Here's something for my private archive I don't want to forget. It's one of those affirmations that you really got to make a note of if and when they happen instantly, and this is it. So one of my colleagues is Calvin, and he also works for the same company that I work for, Instacart, and he's not a full service, he's not an in-store shopper, he's a full service shopper. So he can go shopping and deliver to customers, but he often also collects what I shop and delivers it to customers. So it's kind of a dual role. They have these two types of jobs there at Instacart. One is an in-store shopper who only ever works in the supermarket and packs bags like what I do. And then there's this other role, that's what Calvin does. And Calvin is this big burly guy with a big heart of gold, and his wife also works for Instacart, Betty. I love them to bits, I really love them. And he's an extremely positive man, and it's just an attitude that I really appreciate and I really love, and it's just so important to be positive. And Calvin, I was just about to finish my shift just now at 6 o'clock, and Calvin came to pick up a few orders, and we always give each other a big bear hug and just say hello, really. And he said to me something I didn't understand, but it sounded very positive. So I thought, Calvin, I'm so sorry, I don't know what you're saying, I didn't get that. So he repeated it, and I still didn't understand it. And I thought, what's wrong with my ears? But then maybe it was also the way he says it, the way the slang was coming out. And so I asked for a third time, and he said to me, what I just said was 2019 is going to be your year. I'm seeing dollar signs in your eyes, so don't forget me. That's what he was saying. And it took me a moment to process it, because as it often is, I believe what Calvin was picking up on, I mean, maybe I am coming into a huge amount of cash, that is possible. I don't really know that. But what Calvin is picking up on, and that is what I'm picking up on as well, is that I have an extremely good feeling about 2019 as a year for, it sounds such a platitude, like new beginnings and all that. It's not that. I have a particular feeling for this type of energy that the year brings with it, and that a lot of good things will happen. And I'm determined. I have a very good idea of where I want to go, where I want to take this whole YouTube adventure and all that. And I just feel there's a lot of energy that's about to be released, and that is as much as I can say. And that is wealth, really, in a particular way. So wealth as in dollar signs is not always the wealth that will happen. So we're all rich, but some people are financially rich and other people are rich in their heart. And so that is kind of what I'm associating with what he said there. But you know, it's fantastic if that is indeed what he was picking up on. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And I just wanted to make a mental note of that. Was the date and time today at 6 o'clock. That's when I met Calvin, and Calvin has a feeling about this. And I said, of course, I won't forget you. You and Betty, you're going to be always in my heart, definitely. And we'll see what 2019 brings. I'm excited. I'm starting the first live stream tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. I'm on my way to Best Buy right now to meet my wife so we can buy a webcam to complete this whole thing there. Do a bit of rehearsing as well, because you know, technical details have to be ironed out. Things aren't quite prepared, but I guess that's just the nature of live television, isn't it? You're never really ready. There comes the point where you just go and do it, and then you'll judge it later. Everyone's just gonna keep their focus and their concentration, and then once the show is over, the show is over, and then you'll assess how well it went. Also, I saw a dog wearing sunglasses today. That's crazy, isn't it?